am back for episode, I think 9 of Love in the Air. I'm nervous. I think this one will be fluffy. There's no way that they would start the drama this soon, right? But I've been seeing some things online about the type of dialogue that might be included in Skye and Prapai's section, and I legitimately felt sick reading some of the dialogue, so I'm really fucking nervous. I low-key wish I could go back 8 weeks and not have picked this one up. But it's too late for that now. I'm already here, so I'm already invested. I already love Skye. I have to see how it's gonna go. So that's what I'm doing. I just have to keep going every week. Even though I'm 99% sure this will be the most difficult thing I've had to watch so far. I've watched double suicide. I've watched temporary breakups and splits. I've watched people bawling their eyes out. I've watched people getting beaten up by the people that they think is the person they love. I've watched a lot of horrible stuff, right? But none of it has actually included domestic abuse. So this is potentially the hardest thing I'm gonna have to watch. At the same time, I really want to see Skye happy, so I'm determined to stick it through, because I know that Prapai is gonna be like the ultimate good guy, right? He's gonna change how Skye views love and respect and what that's meant to look like in a relationship. So that's the plan. I'm sticking with it no matter what. We're gonna get through it. But I'm hoping this episode will be a bit fluffy still, you know, just Prapai pursuing Skye. Do we have subtitles? Yes, we do. Who are these people? I've been watching so many different shows recently, and if I know these people, I've completely forgotten. Sister? Correct. There's 3 of them, right? There's the brother too. We've met him already. I forgot he's quite promiscuous, no? The younger brother? You need to go grocery shopping. That's how food gets in the fridge. I know, being an adult sucks. Cute. He's so cute. No. Love has got very bad connotations for him now. Sweet. So cute, no? They're already looking like really good together. I'm also really glad that Prapai notices that he looks sad sometimes, you know? He's picking up on it, that's good. Doesn't believe the compliments. Me too.
แล้วที่สำคัญนะพี่ไม่เคยเดทกับใครแล้วเป็นธรรมชาติอย่างนี้ก่อนเลยแล้วที่น้องสกายเจาะพี่ก็ชอบนะ
Does some business.
เขินแล้วเนี่ย
My friend and I literally talked about this yesterday, that in the novel apparently Skye has his nipples pierced, and I was like, well, they haven't put that in the show, obviously. Yes, they have. I can't believe the timing of that. That's crazy. You're gonna have to work hard, man. Not gonna lie. He ain't gonna believe the good things you're saying. He ain't gonna believe you really like him. And even if he does, he's still gonna be scared you're gonna hurt him. Prapai's being very sweet, though. Very determined. His wording says a lot, no? Don't waste your time with me. He doesn't feel like his time is being wasted. He feels like Prapai is wasting his own time. He has very low self-esteem. He got some walls up, that's for sure. I've been watching a lot of shows recently with very defensive characters. With those who've got their walls up. He's calling in assistance.
ตอนที่กูบอกมึงว่ากูคบกับพี่พายุอะทำไมมึงไม่บอกกูเรื่องที่มึงชอบผู้ชายอะตอนที่กูบอกมึงว่ากูคบกับพี่พายุอะมึงรู้ไหมกูกลัวมึงไม่
He knows about the boyfriend though, the ex-boyfriend.
กูเคยบอกมึงแล้วกูไม่ใช่แม่มึงจะคบกับใครกูรับได้ทั้งนั้นอะและอีกอย่างนะกูจะชอบผู้หญิงหรือว่าชอบผู้ชายอะกูก็ไม่เห็นมันจะสำคัญตรงไหนอะ
You would have thought Rain would pick up on the fact he liked guys in some sense if he has an ex-boyfriend. Oh, he just said his ex though, right? Not his ex-boyfriend. Cute. I forgot how sweet they are now. Hmm. Yeah, Fen is a gender-neutral term. Yep. I feel bad for Rain. I do feel bad for Skye as well, but poor Rain is trying to help. You have got a lot of shit going on, I'm not gonna lie to you. I do not blame him at all for being the way he is with Prapai. You can't expect someone to just be like, oh, okay, I'll give this person a chance. Is it he doesn't want to get hurt again? Is it he doesn't believe he's worthy of it? Like he feels like a bad person? Oh, this makes me really uncomfortable. Cute. Managed to calm him down and get him to smile even after that. you actually blocked him? That's okay. I don't think Prapai will give up that easily. Surely he'll know that he's been blocked and he will find other routes, right? Skye is just pushing people away right now and it's very, very, very understandable. It's definitely starting to come across more like he doesn't feel like he's worthy of love and he would be wasting Prapai's time, no? And that Prapai would be wasting his affections on Skye. Like, what happened to him must absolutely destroy your self-esteem. I love him so much, man. I hate that he gets, like, the worst backstory.
Skye จบเรื่องแล้วใช่ไหมครับ เป็นอะไรไหม ไม่เป็นไร
I'm so glad he picks up on this shit. Sometimes Prapai doesn't come across that smart, right? But I'm so glad he's at least noticing that he looks sad sometimes. Eventually he's gonna put it together that there's, like, reasons why he is the way he is, right? That shirt suits you a lot, no?
กายมึงช่วยกูแก้หน่อยดิ อาจารย์รีเจ็คกูอีกแล้วอะไหนบอยแก้มไหน เนี่ย ตรงเนี้ยกูโดนแก้อีกแล้ว มึงช่วยกูหน่อยดิ
He helps out people quite a lot, no?
ตรงเนี้ยมึงลดกระจกดีกว่า ให้มันอยู่ทิศทางเดียวกับของอีกฝั่งหนึ่งด้วย ลมจะได้โฟล์แล้วก็ส่วนหลังคาตรงเนี้ย
Was that his phone? I thought he blocked Prapai.
เขารู้สึกว่าฝั่งหลังคามันเตี้ยไปมันทำให้อากาศด้านบนมันร้อนเกินไปทำให้ห้องตรงเนี้ยมันร้อน ใครที่ผ่านมาเดี๋ยวก็ผ่านไป แล้วทุกอย่างจะกลับไปเป็นเหมือนเดิม
He's like always helping other people. Unknown number. Using a different number to contact him? It wouldn't surprise me. You have trouble saying no to people. I recognize this behavior a lot. I have it all the time. You have trouble saying no to people. I don't think sleeping is a very easy activity for him, though. Dude.
พี่ส้มใจเย็นก่อนนะครับ ก็เพราะว่าพี่ส้มเนี่ยทั้งตัวเล็กแล้วก็หน้าเด็กอย่างนี้ไงล่ะ
Oh yeah, that'll calm him down.
ไอ้ซิก ใช่ครับ ผมซิกเองคนดีคนเดิม แต่เพิ่มเติมเนี่ยผมว่าพี่เนี่ยกำลังผ่านอยู่นะ
You are, and he does more than anyone else.
ปีนนะไม่เอาพี่ ขอเป็นหอมแก้มแทนได้ปะข้างซ้ายข้างขวาเนี่ยหน้าผากดิพี่ฮะเฮ้ย
Sig is a very strange individual, no? I feel like I say this most episodes. I can't relate to what Skye's been through, but I can absolutely relate to his state of mind and how he views things and stuff and what he's got going on from a mental health perspective. Not this stuff, but like the day-to-day stuff. I really relate to him a lot. I feel so bad for him. I was really hoping this episode would be more fluffy than this, I'm not gonna lie. I was hoping I wouldn't need to struggle like this so early.
หยุดส่งมาหาผมสักที มายุ่งกับผมอย่าเข้ามาในชีวิตผมไม่ต้องการใครอีกแล้วพอสักทีพอสักทีโอ๊ยหยุดส่งมาสักทีหยุดสักทีผมขอร้องมายุ่งกับผมสักทีอ้วมึงต้องเห็นหน้าพี่ส้มตอนที่กูกระโดดหอมแก้มเขายังเหวออะแล้วพอแม่งรู้ตัวนะแม่งโมโหใหญ่กายโอ้เชื่อทำไมตัวมึงร้องขนาดนี้เนี่ยเชื่อร้อนจีไม่เคยคิดถึงเขาทำงานเท่านี้มาก่อนเลยอะ
Man, I'm struggling.
งั้นคุณพายก็ช่วยเคลียร์งานช่วงที่คุณพายไม่อยู่ให้เสร็จด้วยนะคะ
โหคุณนี่ไม่มีอารมณ์ขันเลยนะ
ค่ะฉันเป็นคนไม่มีอารมณ์ขันและฉันก็คิดว่าไอซิมพวกเนี้ยทำให้คุณพายทำงานช้าลง
ไม่เอาน่าก็เบอร์เก่าผมโดนบล็อกผมก็ต้องเปลี่ยนใหม่ไปเรื่อย
He's got like a whole bunch of different SIM cards. Oh my gosh.
ผม
God.
ไว้ใจพี่ได้ใช่ไหมได้สิพี่สัญญาว่าจะไม่ทำอะไรเพื่อนเรา
I only say oh God because of the videos that I was talking about at the beginning with certain dialogue that is coming up. It won't be in this episode. Very, very unlikely, but it's to do with the key, and I don't. It just makes me think of that. It looks like you're gonna see the shit that goes on when he's dreaming.
ไหนแค่ว่าแค่เรื่องเซ็กแล้วทำไมพี่ถึงเป็นห่วงเรามากขนาดนี้กันนะพูดเองยังแปลกใจเลย
Cute. I like Prapai a whole bunch just because I know that he's gonna be able to take care of Skye, right?
อย่าไปนะพี่อยู่นี่ไงครับไม่ได้ไปไหน ให้พี่กอดแน่นกว่านี้ไหม
I love this trope. I said this in episode 6 of The Eclipse. I love this so much.
พี่รู้ผมให้ไหม
He was like freaking out when Prapai first got here, and now he's like so much calmer. I fucking love it so much. It's so sweet. It's that ultimate idea of comfort. No kisses.
พี่ไม่แกล้งเขาหรอกแต่ทำไมป่วยเล่นน่ารักขนาดนี้
Who knows, man? He's fucking adorable, no?
ทำไมชอบสายตามเขาที่เกิดเวลาเลยจะช่วยอะไรบ้างไหม
Again, thank God he picks up on it now. He knows there's something going on. He's not completely oblivious. He was in, like, when he was at the racetrack, with Skye, but he's not now.
ไม่สิสัญญาเปลี่ยนไปแล้ว
Good boy. Don't do anything while he's sleeping, please.
เอาละ
You tidying up. He's absolutely smitten, though. It's very sweet. Hi, kitty.
พี่จะไม่อะไรมาทำร้ายสกายได้ใจเย็นนะ
อย่าปล่อยผมนะผมขอร้อง
เร็วกว่าฟันแล้วทิ้งเนี่ยก็ต้องใช้แล้วคุ้มมาฉีดถั่วทรงนี่แหละครับนอนไปก่อนเดี๋ยวข้าวมาพี่จะปลุกไปกินข้าวกินยาผมไม่ชอบติดค้างใครอ่ะเกิดมาไม่เคยแพ้ใครเท่านี้มาก่อนเลย
Cute. Okay, very good episode coming up. The bad dreams, it looks like it's going to pick up at the same night, and Skye is going to have more bad dreams. Prapai's going to get to witness the full force of that. And when he says "don't let me go" in that section, he actually says Prapai's name, so he's not mistaking him for his dad or anyone else. So very, very sweet. Very, very sweet. This was very difficult to deal with, I'm not gonna lie. I was when I say I relate to Skye, I do not mean all of this shit, right? This is, he has been through some awful stuff. When I say I relate to him, I more mean like during the day you see that he has trouble saying no to people. He has a bit of an inferiority complex, thinking he's not as good as anyone else. He pushes people away quite a lot and has his walls up quite a lot. Things like that. Insists that he's fine when he's not. I relate to a lot of that mindset a lot. So I find him a very relatable character, and I really like his character. At the same time, I really wish it wasn't him that had all this stuff going on. Like, he's just... I mean, I wouldn't want it to be any of the other characters either. It's just horrible stuff, right? But it's very difficult to watch, but especially because he does have a very expressive face and he is a very good actor. It's very painful to watch, you know, his sleeping habits and his trauma and his flashbacks and his dreams, and all that fucking dream with the red room and all the hands made me feel sick. I actually felt sick. Ugh. He's a very, very good actor. You've got to give him that. Prapai is very sweet. I like him a whole bunch. Even just in this episode, you can tell that he is a good person, right? So I know some people did give him a bit of a hard time, or at least they found it difficult to warm to him last episode because of it came across very much like he was blackmailing Skye into having sex with him, right? And saying like the only way you can leave the racetrack is with me coming to my house. You have to give me this. And a lot of people were very uncomfortable with that. I did give him the benefit of the doubt because in my mind he wasn't blackmailing Skye, or at least in his mind he wasn't blackmailing Skye, right? I feel like he's had a lot of one-night stands. He's probably picked up a lot of them at that racetrack doing that exact same thing. And from his point of view, he's just flirting and playfully getting across the message that he wants to have sex with them. And any person who has not been through trauma and is in a healthy state of mind, if they didn't want to do that, they would just say, "Fuck off, I'm leaving, you're a creep," and he would probably let them go. He's not actually blackmailing in his mind, right? It was just kind of playful flirting, and that I gave him the benefit of the doubt with that. He doesn't know everything going on with Skye like we do, so we're already coming from a very protective place, whereas he doesn't get any of that. All he knows after they've slept together is that Skye looks sad sometimes, and he hasn't pieced together why. So from last episode, I think a lot of people maybe were a bit concerned about how they ended up spending the night together. But in this episode, when Skye is like sleeping and Prapai leans down to kiss him, he stops himself and he doesn't do it. Now, if he was the kind of person that would blackmail someone into having sex with them, and if he was kind of coming at it from a more selfish, I'm here to conquer Skye standpoint, he probably would have kissed him. I think the fact he pulled away, I mean, he mentioned that it was because of a promise to Rain, but I don't think that was just it. I think that he is a good person, and I don't think he would cross boundaries with Skye, even before knowing everything that's going on with him. And I have a feeling that when he finds out everything that's going on with him, he's going to be devastated, and he's going to be really, really protective of Skye and find it very difficult to deal with for him as well. I like him. I think he's a really good guy. I think in the end he is going to show Skye what love and respect in a relationship is meant to look like. He's already showing like what positive interactions in a courting sense is meant to look like. He hasn't really forced Skye to do anything he doesn't want to do. It's just that Skye has trouble saying no to people, so he does go along with things that he doesn't want to do. But like, if Skye had flat out refused to go to breakfast with him and turned and run away, I don't think Prapai would have literally dragged him, right? Instead he went for the method of like trying to convince him and gently tug on his hand and be like, come on, let's go. So he's not a bad guy at all. I think he's going to be really good for Skye. So I like him a whole bunch because I see him as Skye's healing and Skye's like his way of realizing that not all experiences are going to be like the experience he has had in the past. I like him a whole bunch. I like them both. I think they're really good together already. I like their dynamic. They seem healthy together. And already Prapai is piecing together that, like, when he said, why do your eyes always look like you're crying for help? Like, that's a heavy line, no? He's definitely piecing together that he's not just sad because he forgot something off his grocery list, right? He knows something's going on with Skye. It looks like he's going to be starting to find out a bit more of that next episode. Skye thinks that he is better off alone. He doesn't trust anyone else. He doesn't want to trust anyone else. He thinks that the best route for his future is to be by himself. He feels very unworthy of love. And that could maybe even tie into the inferiority stuff. That I say that he has trouble saying no to people. Like, he helps out a lot. People ask him to do stuff and he just does it. He's kind of got this doormat personality, right? He's used to being used, and people just tell him to do stuff and he just does it. And he just has the mindset of, fine, let's get it over with. He was the same with the one night stand with Prapai. He's the same with like all the work that he does. He just kind of accepts it and gets through it, even though it makes him miserable. And then he's just like, well, why does this always happen to me? So he's definitely got like a I'm a doormat kind of mindset right now. So Prapai has not only got to convince him that he does in fact like Skye and not just for sex, but he's also got to convince him that that's a good thing and that Skye is worthy of that attention. So there's a lot of stuff going on for sure with him. I don't blame Skye one bit for being like as hard to win over as he is. Trauma and abuse is not something that you can just shrug off when the next good thing comes along. It does stick with you, right? So I feel like it's the kind of thing where it's going to be a really long process. But we are starting to see Prapai get through sometimes and see Skye like smile and feel good from the interactions that they have together. So that's already a win when Skye is like going through an interaction with Prapai and coming out of it feeling good. And he didn't get rid of the sunflowers, which is always a plus. Yeah, it's a really good episode. It was a lot harder than I thought it would be in places. He's very good at crying. He's very good at conveying his emotions through his eyes and his face. And all in all, I find people dealing with anxiety and stuff and panic attacks are very, very difficult anyway. So in all, it was just a very difficult episode in places, I won't lie. I think the hardest part was, I think, the second night that Skye woke up, when Prapai was texting and calling him and Skye completely freaked out. That was very, very difficult to watch, for sure. I think I did cry. I'm really sorry. I didn't pause it because I thought that if I paused it, I would just break down. I did that with the eclipse. I was like, I'm just gonna take a second, and I paused it and I just completely fucking lost it. So I thought if I can just keep going, a couple of tears came out and it was fine. And I was like, if I can just keep going with the scene. It was like daytime and Rain was talking to classmates. So I was like, it's okay, like just focus on their conversation and I won't like completely go off the deep end. So I feel like carrying on with the episode and not stopping was a good thing. I feel like all of them are probably going to be a bit like this, right? There's going to be some sweet moments, especially from Prapai. There's going to be some heavy moments. I don't think we're going to get, like with Rain and Payu, it was almost complete fluff until the last episode or two. And they kind of stacked it that way, right? Like happy, 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 fluffy, 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 drama, happy ending. I feel like with this, we're never going to get a straight fluffy episode, right? There's going to be difficult parts in every episode because Skye's in it and Skye is always dealing with this stuff. So I think all of the episodes will be quite difficult to watch. There is stuff coming up that I'm very nervous for. There was a video that had dialogue, I think, from the novels. And I shared it with a friend, and a friend said that part of that dialogue is in the trailer as well, so they think that the entire conversation and the entire scene will be in the show. And I will not say anything more about it because I don't want to spoil it for other people. It's not a huge spoiler, it's just something that I know is potentially coming up. A very difficult conversation, a very difficult scene. So I feel like this is going to be one of the more difficult things I've watched, for sure. But I'm too far in to stop now. I'm too stubborn to drop it. And I'm not the kind of person that skips parts of episodes that are too difficult. I'm too stubborn. I'm in it now. I have to finish it though. I'm invested. I love Skye. If I've already seen this much and struggled this much and already cried and stuff, then god damn it, I'm gonna get my happy ending for them. So I'll pick it up next week and we'll just get through it together. Bye.